And when I do figure it out, we're going to return. It could be tomorrow. It could be the next day. I'm going to try to make it as quick as possible, but I will be returning this week for sure with IRLs.
But unfortunately, after posting that video, Solluminati didn't go live at all. In fact, he vanished for even longer. He left for about 2 months this time, leaving fans to once again question what happened and where did he go. And the truth,
it's like, twin, look, like, what are you even going to IRL stream? Realistically, bro.
This is something that I'm spending a lot of money. Like I'm contemplating selling a watch in order to invest in this. Like this is the most expensive shit I ever paid for. I'm spending a house on what I'm doing. You feel me?
You're spending hey, more power to you. He's spending a house on an IRL stream concept. And sure, it's probably going to bring a lot of people together. It's going to pay itself off, right? It's going to be very good content. It's going to collaborate with a bunch of people and such. But is that not insane? It's people on Twitch that be like, well, isn't Twitch a place for gaming? It's people like that. You know, it's people who only want to watch political streamers. Bro, there's a audience for every type of content you make, especially the people that subscribe for you. The people that subscribe to Solluminati don't want to see Solluminati going crazy like a funny mic subscriber or something like that, bro. Because you don't have to do that. You have authentic viewers, you have authentic fans and supporters. So you could just do whatever the fuck you want to do.
I ain't going out tonight. I'm just gonna be in my room. I just wanna be in my room. I just want to be in my room.
Still wish you could just move like that. Fuck. Alright, y'all, look. I am streaming right now on twitch.tv/Heemwick. It is 1 a.m. I have been streaming for, I think, about maybe 3 or 4 hours. It's a pretty decent stream, I'm not gonna lie. But it's the last video of the night, man. I'm tired as hell. We're reacting to Solluminati's valid reason for not streaming. I don't know why he's not streaming, but today we're gonna figure it out. Okay, I did see a clip of him kind of go viral where he was talking about how the streamers these days are like, they're like obviously very performative. They're doing like crazy ass IRL bullshit, which you really don't need to do, especially a streamer like Solluminati. He does not have to do that, but I mean, that's neither here nor there. He probably feels like he has to, and that's why he doesn't stream as often as he could. But you know, it is what it is, bro. I'm not the type of person where I'm going to do something like that. I don't have the money for that, nor do I have the viewership. And there's simply no point. Bro, Jason the Ween made a perfect video that we reacted to, where he was doing a bunch of stuff like that, regular, like he would do, I guess. Not a bunch of stuff he would normally do, but the Red Octopus, thank you for that subscription to the YouTube channel. Every subscription goes a long way. You did scare the shit out of me, though. Mom, I'm assuming that's you. Not gonna lie. But, yeah. We're gonna hop straight into this video. If you like the video, like the video. If you like it, subscribe. At issues.tm on Instagram. Issues.com. Go check some fire pieces. And let's hop straight into it.
back to the internet after returning back to the internet after taking an extended hiatus and promising his fans that he would finally be more consistent, Solluminati will unsurprisingly randomly vanish from the internet once again. And this left many fans wondering, where did he go and why did he leave? Well, for those of you who were concerned,
thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I had to see that reaction. Bets. Spread the yeah, I don't know if I want to do that, but oh, okay. I guess that's like the, you know, like the ring with the tape and shit. Yeah, facts. Thank you for putting me on though. I appreciate that. Now we are one step closer into the deep dive of rock and roll. So I appreciate you for that. I'm not gonna lie. And you got us some Japanese influence, so that's tough.
it seems like we finally have an answer to all of these questions, because Solluminati finally returned back to YouTube with a 35-minute rant titled The Truth. So let's break this video down and find out why he left to begin with.
Bro, this nigga is infamous for dropping YouTube videos that are overly long for no reason. You got my link? Hell yeah, I got your link. Why is it pinned? I did not pin that.
And where he's been the past 2 months. But before we get into all of that, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the Tribals with the biggest trapper. And while you're at it, don't forget to click that very first link down below.
I'm not gonna lie, that was an accident. But yeah, I got hella alerts set up for no reason.
In my description to join my Discord server and become an official member of the community. Now with that being said, let's get into Solluminati's unsurprising return. Okay, so to start, as we all know by now, Solluminati, the popular creator who blew up through the use of 2K and especially his reactions, has grown to be one of the most influential creators to ever touch the platform. But he's had one main problem throughout his career, which was his inconsistency. So has left the internet and came back multiple times throughout the course of his career for various reasons, whether this was because of
Bro, and he can do that. There's my thing, bro. Solluminati is I've been saying this, he's a content creator who can disappear and come back whenever, because his foot in the game, his foothold, his footprint, his like damn, I was trying to think of another word, I couldn't think of another one, but basically his like he can do that, bro. He has that aura type shit. Okay, he doesn't have to focus on being consistent if he can't be consistent. And that's the thing, bro. I'm the type of person where I'll do the same thing, where I'll be like, oh, I'm going to post 2 times a day, knowing that I'm not going to post 2 times a day every single day. And that's okay with me. You know, I'm going to post 2 times a day tomorrow, you know, a week from now. You said I never heard of that guy, so he can't be that outstanding. Actually insane. But it do be like that. It's a lot of people that you just won't hear about, like, because you're not on that side of the internet type shit. Like, it's Corey Kenshin, bro. Let's see how many subscribers Corey Kenshin has. Let's see. Corey Kenshin has 22 million subscribers. I've never watched a Corey Kenshin video in my entire life, swear to God. But he's one of the most known YouTubers. It's crazy, bro. Queso's another one, bro. Queso has millions of supporters, bro. I've never watched a Queso vid in my life. It's crazy, man.
Spiritual journeys or much more serious life events. Every time So left the internet, it was completely random, with no warning at all, leaving fans in nothing but suspense about when he's gone.
Bro, and Corey is the same way. Corey is known for not uploading or some shit. He doesn't have to say, oh, I never heard of that guy either. It's crazy. Corey doesn't have to be like, oh, I'm gonna post every single day. Bro, we don't expect that from you. You don't have to make promises like that.
Usually he will make some sort of return weeks or even months after the disappearance, explaining to the world why he left, and he followed that up with some type of promise to his fans about trying to consistently come back, which would result in him making a few videos about trending topics going on the internet right now, which usually did pretty well. And then before we know it, he disappeared yet again. But with his recent return, I think we all thought this would go a bit differently, because on May 1st, 2025, he sparked a random Twitch stream in which he promised 30 days worth of daily streams. He even had like this whole supersized calendar with a full planned out schedule and everything. But after running into some early problems with Twitch, he would end up getting banned just after his 3rd stream.
And oh my god, bro, the nigga made a whole list of he could have just streamed on YouTube, bro. But he's like, oh, I need this deal, bro. Kick better sign me. Bro, I don't know, man. And I get it, like, it's certain things that you can't say on Twitch, especially with the spotlight he has on him, or he's gonna get banned. But like, just don't say the shit, bro. Or if you want to say the shit, bro, just go to YouTube. You know, there's solutions for this. iShowSpeed is one of the biggest streamers of all time. And he's only on YouTube. Like, what? Peak neckbeard is crazy.
I'm really just trying to go crazy. They made me take a test. I had to take a test. It was like 20 questions on there. It was like a hateful something test.
Hate speech.
And they said if I passed the test, then they'd unban my account. I passed that shit. I got everyone right. Like, it's simple. And everything they had on there, I didn't do. I didn't send no hate to nobody, bruh. I was just talking. But I'm here to spread love. I know Twitch staff, a lot of people might be in here. I ain't on here. I'm here to spread love, positivity. I just want to have fun with my niggas. Honestly, I just want to react to some shit, just play video games like every other normal person that be.
And it seemed like this made his whole plans to
Speaking of video games, listen, y'all, I'm about to go fucking crazy, bro. I want to play Silent Hill. I got to play the Outlast games, and I got to play some indie horror games. I got to play, Fears to Fathom. It's a couple Fears to Fathom games I gotta play. But I'm trying to go crazy, bro. I got a lot of time on my hands type shit. But really, I need the bag. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to do YouTube full time. Okay, I'm trying to do YouTube full time because the channel is monetized, and I mean I'm gonna create content anyway. That was always the end goal. So I gotta go really crazy. So I wanna do a lot for y'all. But gaming is another thing because I stream a lot. Whenever I'm recording videos, I'm streaming. So like I'm streaming right now, recording this video. I might as well do some gaming for like an hour or two beforehand and then hop into the reactions. You know what I mean? So yeah. Let me know some games y'all want to see in the comment section down below or something like that. And I also don't know if I should upload them on the main channel or on the gaming channel, because the gaming channel only has like 70 subs. You know, the gaming channel doesn't, it's not crazy like the main channel. So I don't know.
Turn really take a hit because after this, he was really all over the place. His 30 days worth of streams turned into 30 days worth of streams here, YouTube videos there, or even sometimes we get a random TikTok. But even though So did keep his original promise of doing the 30 days worth of daily streams, he still managed to hit new heights of his career, seeing his insane amount of success, and even quickly started becoming one of the biggest streamers on all of Twitch. But once again, almost all of this momentum ended up being cut very short after getting into a 2-day beef with another creator who was hated by basically the entire internet at the time, and she went by the name of Zoe Spencer. And actually, as I'm recording this, I just realized that I haven't heard much about her since this beef she had.
Exactly. Because bro, is Zoe Spencer, bro. All her clout comes from other niggas. You know, and she doesn't even stream that what's it called? Alan Wake 2 is tough. She doesn't even like stream that consistently from what I know, bro. It's Zoe Spencer. Bro, same thing with Wendy Ortiz, bro. Wendy Ortiz is a TikTok streamer, but I mean she got her own following. 333 on this motherfucker, bro. I'm telling you, I've been seeing angel numbers all day. But it's not like you see Wendy Ortiz on Twitch going crazy, right? Am I bugging? I don't know, bro. I'm gonna just stay over here.
With So and that whole little streamer university thing. So if you know what Zoe's been up to, leave it in the comments down below. But anyways, this small beef will end up getting So banned once again on Twitch, and it seemed like this is where his relationship.
Oh, they're making a Dead Space remake. I gotta play that. I never played the Dead Space games, but I know Dead Space 3 was like hella popular back in the day.
With Twitch seriously started coming to an end, because you see, he felt like Twitch seriously had it out for him after he had got randomly banned with no reason. And once he made a video talking about this random ban and how he felt targeted, Twitch would end up almost instantly unbanning him and ruling this an accidental ban.
I drop a video telling y'all Kick was good. Bro, 30 minutes later, they unbanned me and told me, I'm sorry, it was an error. Imagine having your biggest moment, all the love, almost 100,000 viewers, and the next day you get banned, but no reason. It kills your momentum. They fucked up y'all fucked up my schedule. Like, bro,
I'm not gonna lie, this Fatal Frame game looks kind of tough. I might have to play this. It's given Japanese girl and some scary shit. I like this a lot. It's very aesthetic. Yeah, I might have to find a way to play this though. Also, not too much though. Not too much on that motherfucker, but I know how to get them let's just say I know how to get them games. You know what I'm saying? I know how to get them games. You feel me? Like them PS3 games and such. Alright? And things of that nature.
It kills your momentum. It kills you spiritually.
So this is where he became extremely inconsistent with everything. He would do a few streams on YouTube and post a few videos telling fans that the reason why he wasn't streaming on Twitch was because he feared that he would actually get banned for no reason, which he feared would make him lose all leverage in any ongoing talks he had with other platforms about potentially signing over with them.
Fast forward to Monday, which was my most recent stream. They did a new terms of service, making sure you don't promote or say anything about other streaming platforms, especially if you somebody.
He gonna say that they did that for him, by the way, but I'm gonna tell you, they did that because of the KCIP or some shit. Kick implemented some new shit where you could co-stream and make money just for streaming on their platform, which is why, damn, I'm streaming right now. I can't even say too much, but that's why you're not allowed to say like, oh, go follow me on this platform, or go make sure y'all go watch on this platform, because they don't want you sending your people to the other platform. That's really why they made that rule, by the way.
Who do multi-stream and you stream on YouTube or Twitch or TikTok and Twitch at the same time, they made sure you can't speak on no shit. You can't send people to other platforms.
Yeah.
You know they did that because of me. Do y'all know this? Bro, do y'all know I never...
You see what I'm saying? They didn't do that because of him. They really did that because of Asmongold, most likely. Because a clip of Asmongold went viral of him talking about how much money he made on that other platform. And then Lacey was talking about how much money he made on that other platform. And then it was just like a domino effect. So that's really why they made that. I'm going to be honest with you.
I don't supposed to be live at all until June 1st. I never supposed to be live because if I get banned...
One of the greatest survival horror games. What the hell? Oh, yes. Yeah, and the Silent Hill. I got to play Silent Hill too. Yeah.
By me getting banned, I lose leverage with deals. But I promised y'all that sleep stream is happening. Simple. For like 24 hours.
Now, when the month of June came, he did announce that he was staying on Twitch due to talks with other platforms not going as well as he'd hoped. But none of this really ended up mattering anyway, because after about 2 weeks, Solluminati did what everyone knew he would eventually do
and disappeared.
Vanished yet again into the sunset, never to be seen again from the internet, for about 2 weeks that is, because he did come back, posted a video titled Say Goodbye, and in this video he basically just talked about how he took a little break from streaming to only learn how to set up his IRL streaming content. And after reaching out to some people, getting the help he needed, he was ready to come back. He even had like a whole schedule talking about what he was going to do for the month of June. And that would lead to him announcing to his fans that he was going to be back streaming the very next day.
IRL's on the way. I hope y'all ready. Nigga, we gonna hit the gun range, all type of shit. But anyway, we gonna take shit light. I'm trying to figure this shit out, y'all. And when I do figure it out, we gonna return. It could be tomorrow, it could be the next day. I'm gonna try to make it as quick as possible, but I will be returning this week for sure with IRLs.
But unfortunately, after posting that video, Solluminati didn't go live at all. In fact, he vanished for even longer. He left for about 2 months this time, leaving fans to once again question what happened and where did he go. And the truth,
it's like, twin, look, like, what are you even going to IRL stream? Realistically, bro, I'm a different type of person though. I don't go outside, okay? The intro to the video is, I ain't even going out tonight. I'm just going to be in my room. I'm just going to be in my room. You're not going to see me IRL streaming because I'm not going to be in real life in the first place. Nigga, it's not happening. All right? You don't have to be an IRL streamer, bro. Queso doesn't go outside. Okay? I mean, maybe he does. The nigga got a gym at home. I don't think he's going to go to the gym outside. What else is he going to do? He's going to play his horror games. He's going to play whatever game is popping. He's going to do some Discord reacts, maybe. He's going to react to some videos. You don't have to go outside, bro. It's a desktop stream for a reason, bro. XQC, I don't think XQC does IRL streams. Bro, I don't even think Aiden Ross does IRL streams like that. You know what I mean? You don't got to do that shit, bro. Fucking RDC doesn't do IRL streams. And that's a group of niggas. That's a group of niggas and they don't do IRL streams.
If you're a longtime fan, you kind of predicted that was going to happen at this point. It's like routine. But of course, it is the internet where everyone has an opinion. So this led to a lot of think pieces being put out around Soul's name. There's a lot of people that came to the conclusion of like, oh,
Solluminati money making strategy so elite. Take 6-month break, come back viral as ever, make empty IRL promises, take another long break due to a month burnout. Fair. Same cycle every year now. Damn.
Soul's just going broke. He comes back, runs up a few $1,000s, and then disappears again.
Hold on. Oh, this dropping for PS4 and PS5? Oh, this is years ago, so it's probably out already. Already, right? Hold on, chat. I'm Dante Method. Chill out on me. I just gotta add this to the shit. Man, I love being a streamer. I just wish it was more chat, you feel me? But y'all gonna pull up slowly but surely, man. Y'all gonna be here when y'all be here. And I appreciate y'all for doing that. And now I gotta react to this video too.
For a few months, which could be true. I'm not saying that it's not true or whatever the case may be, but there's also people who gives him the benefit of the doubt and don't really care as long as he comes back with good content like he always does. I personally think he just lost the passion that he had for content creation, but that's a whole different story. It was definitely a lot of think pieces and
I don't even think he lost the passion, bro. I think he wants to create content. He's just overthinking it, thinking that he has to do something that he doesn't have to do. Cause Solluminati is like, bro, he's the content. You feel me? Oh, this shit is it's on PC. Tough. It's $40 freaking, but maybe it's worth it. Damn. But yeah, I don't know, bro. Oh man, wait, why is this actually fire though? Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to check this one out for sure. Very positive reviews, by the way. It'll make, yeah, okay.
That he had for content creation, but that's a whole different story. It was definitely a lot of think pieces and questions going around over the past 2 months, and this led to Solluminati putting all these talks to rest himself just a few days ago once he made his official return from his 2-month hiatus. He posted a video titled The Truth, and in this video he would once again explain to his fans why he vanished. And to start, he claimed that when he originally left, he was gearing up to do
what the fuck? Oh my god.
These IRL streams. He was learning how to do everything, even running test streams, which he did have proof of.
I know y'all ain't heard my voice in a minute. Let me get straight to the point. So, let me get straight to the point because I'm about to rant to y'all a little bit. So, I've been doing a lot of test streams since I've been gone, bro. Yes. I've been doing a lot of test streams.
But unfortunately, during that time, he came to the realization that doing IRL streams just isn't for everyone. You see, nowadays, these IRL streamers are going to the absolute max with their content. It went from being people just walking around with a camera, doing vlog style content, to now being literally reality TV shows with massive production and even people throwing crazy events which require a lot of money, time, and effort to even put together. I mean,
what the hell?
Recently seen a clip of DDG talking about how he had to sell one of his watches just to be able to afford his upcoming love show.
This is something that I'm spending a lot of money. Like I'm contemplating selling a watch in order to invest in this. Like this is the most expensive shit I ever paid for. I'm spending a house on what I'm doing. You feel me?
Nigga, you're spending hey, more power to you. He's spending a house on an IRL stream concept. And sure, it's probably going to bring a lot of people together. It's going to pay itself off, right? It's going to be very good content. It's going to collaborate with a bunch of people and such. But is that not insane? Bro is spending, he's going to sell his watch for this shit, bro. When all you gotta do is sit down and react to some Twitter shit. When all you gotta do is sit down. Like, I don't know, bro. Yeah, it'll pull in more people and it'll get you more subs, bro. But I don't know, man. At the end of the day, like, you don't have to do this shit. Now, if you really passionate about it, bro, like somebody like Daryl or DDG would be, you know what I'm saying? He's a content creator, so I'm sure he's very passionate about that shit. Then that's you. You do what you do. But somebody like Solluminati, you don't have to do this, bro. Just because you see everybody else doing that shit don't mean you have to do it. Bro, his fans don't even ask him for that. That's like Flight Reacts coming back and saying, oh yeah, I gotta do IRL streams. Bro, your fans didn't ask you for that.
Now, even with IRL streaming becoming this big, expensive thing to do, that's really just the tip of the iceberg because there's even more underlying problems that comes with IRL streaming. With the number one thing being safety issues. I mean, we all know that Solluminati is a person that doesn't really go out much. He stays to himself. He really doesn't like people much at all. He says it time and time again. In fact, he even said that he doesn't even want to hire security because he doesn't trust anyone would take a bullet for him for any amount of money he's paying them.
I travel
Damn.
alone. I don't have no security. I don't think it's no man on this planet that's gonna take a bullet for me for $1,000. With higher security, a couple bands for a few hours, he gonna die for me for a couple bands? Man, hell no.
Which isn't necessarily a bad logic to have. I mean, I kind of agree because at the
And this nigga Solluminati is like a 6-foot demigod. So the security you gonna get, yeah, the security gonna be buff, but okay. Like what? He could probably handle a nigga on his own.
end of the day, these security guards have families and things like that they have to make it back to as well, so you can't just expect them to be willing to literally take a bullet for you just because you're paying them however much money. But it still can add a layer of safety and protection just knowing that this person is here to protect you and he's also licensed to do such. So yeah, I definitely would advise someone like Solluminati to get some security because a person of his stature definitely needs it if they plan on going outside.
Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, because you're streaming outside, so it's more dangerous. I just wouldn't do that shit, bro. P&B Rock got his shit peeled back just for being outside eating food. I can't, bro, and he wasn't even streaming.
In fact, So would experience this firsthand when he tried doing some test streams at his local mall with just him and his girlfriend, no security, and apparently he ran into a situation that made him very uncomfortable with some overly eager fans.
Like, bro, I'm the type of don't follow me, cause now you put me. I don't want everybody to know I'm here, bro. They straight clip farming and just trying to find out where you live at. They following you. I don't like that shit, man. Take the pic, keep it pushing. Took pics for like 6. Now I'm getting followed.
Now, I do think this is just a case of Solluminati not realizing how big of an influencer he actually is. Like, in his mind, he's so like disconnected from the internet and things like that. He probably doesn't even realize that like he's being seen by millions of people on the internet literally almost every day. And even with that, he's a super noticeable person. I mean, he's 6'6", bald, walking around the mall with a camera. Like, at that point, it would be hard not to recognize him. But he did mention that this situation ended up getting worse and worse as the fans began following him and his girlfriend, even followed him after they got in the car and drove away. But luckily this wasn't like a violent or hostile situation. It was actually just some supporters showing love, which is great because with him not having security,
nigga, you showing that much love? You following me back to the crib? That's how much you love me. Come on, bro, chill out.
I mean, it's very easy to just end up in a bad situation, even if you're doing something as simple as going to the mall to get some Jordans, because I'm sure we've all came across some story or clip or...
If y'all didn't see, wow, well, influencers Saturday, took it while damn. Excuse me. Police in Japan have charged a man with saying he was a follower who had tracked her location by the buildings behind her. Damn, bruh. Rest in peace. This is terribly sad. If y'all don't know the clip in the background, Jay Cinco was out with Lala, and this dude, I guess, was trying to rob them, but he was just getting in their face talking about pictures or some shit. And then he just snuck Jay Cinco for no reason, like, out of nowhere. And then they started scrapping type shit.
Article online where we see these streamers getting into very bad situations. And speaking of bad situations, so we see these
TikTok beauty influencer during live stream in Mexico is 111. That's crazy, bro. Nah, man. For what, though? Like, I'm telling you, man. These fans is crazy. Like, for what are you clapping people up for, dog?
Into very bad situations. And speaking of bad situations, Solluminati would conclude his video with just telling people to stay away from doing IRL streams, claiming that it's not sustainable and that it's hard to keep up with the top streamers that's doing it, because he thinks it's impossible to compete with the level of content that they're creating. He claimed that that was one of the main contributors as to why he stopped streaming, because he got motivated to do IRL streams, but once he compared himself to the other content creators, he quickly got demotivated, thinking that no one will watch him because he has a boring life. He just wanted to do IRL streams of him going to the gym, playing some basketball, and maybe shopping for some wine, while these other streamers are doing love shows, having streamer universities and streamer proms. Obviously, I think anyone would get demotivated by comparing their content to that, but I'm here to say that I 100% believe people will watch So just do a regular.
That's what I was about to say. First of all, number one, comparison is the thief of joy. Second of all, bro, make your fucking content, bro. Yeah, you got to think about it like this. Think about it like this. Perfect example. Yes, these niggas are going over the top doing all this crazy ass bullshit, but you know it's people You know, it's people on Twitch that only want to watch you play games. It's people on Twitch that be like, well, isn't Twitch a place for gaming? It's people like that, dead ass. You know, it's people who only want to watch political streamers. Bro, there's a audience for every type of content you make, especially the people that subscribe for you. The people that subscribe to Solluminati don't want to see Solluminati going crazy like fucking a funny mic subscriber or something like that, bro. Cause you don't have to do that. You have authentic viewers, you have authentic fans and supporters. So you could just do whatever the fuck you want to do. It's that simple, bro.
Simple IRL stream just because of how entertaining he is as a creator. But I do agree with him on the fact that
that's what I'm saying. And I don't really care for that shit either. I'm like, I would rather watch somebody. Is this a joint? I'd rather watch somebody react to videos than see them on a reality Love Island bullshit.
A lot of upcoming and new streamers probably shouldn't be spamming IRL streams. I mean, of course, it's okay to do them here and there, but I don't think you should try to make that your claim to fame, because at the end of the day, it isn't really sustainable with all of these big streamers doing all of these crazy streams. Like, if you're a small creator, I think it will be very easy to get lost in the sauce, or even if you do have some early success, you may get lost in trying to like clip farm and things like that, which is only going to make you end up in very bad situations. I mean, we even see this happen all the time with larger creators as well. For example, I know you guys remember the crazy IRL streaming run that FouseyTube had back in 2023. He literally took over the entire summer with his never-ending IRL streams, but this unfortunately ended with him swatting himself and going to a mental institution for a few months, which basically completely killed his streaming career. Or even Vitaly.
Swatting himself, by the way. Who swats themselves?
He's another person
and then argues with the cops.
That comes to mind when I think of people who had like a lot of success with IRL streams. He was going crazy with the whole predator catching streams, things like that over on Kick, and his run ended up coming to an end just a few months ago back in April when he got arrested in the Philippines, where he's still being held
big as hell.
And I hear he's facing some serious jail time. So yeah, man, my advice to any upcoming streamers is that y'all don't have to do like IRL streams. Even if that seems like the quote unquote meta that everyone else is doing right now, that's probably even more reason to not want to do them. In general, I think you should just do whatever it is you enjoy doing. I mean, if you want to do IRL streams, then go at it. But just remember, like, in a world full of IRL streamers and content creators that we have now, most of these influencers all started at their computer at a desktop setup. Whether it was gaming content like we've seen Aiden Ross do, Ninja, Jinxie, Queso, the list goes on, or maybe it was sitting at a desktop reacting to content and things like that, like we've seen creators like Platboy Max and others do as well. The best.
Yo, and that's what's so crazy. Realistically, I think he would pull more viewers playing Roblox with his fans than he would doing an IRL stream. Really think about that. Why? Because you're actually interacting one-on-one with your supporters, and Roblox is fucking free. Wow. Mind blown.
Thing I could say is never compare yourself to anyone else. Comparison is the thief of joy. And just be yourself, stay consistent, and let things work themselves out. But that's just my personal opinion. As you guys know, the only opinion that I really care about is y'all's opinion. So with that being said, be sure to leave a comment down below and let me know, what do you think about this entire situation? Do you think that Solluminati had a valid reason to leave? Do you think he's just making up an excuse? And more importantly, do you think that he's back for good this time? Let me know what you think down below in the comments, and while you're at it,
my nigga A-Bando jolly as hell. No, I don't think he's back for good this time. I don't think Solluminati is a back for good type of nigga. I think he comes back and then he disappears, and then he comes back and then he disappears. And I think he's just going to do that till the end of time, bro. But that's okay, because that's who he is. Also, perfect example. I'm Dante. Bro, I'm Dante doesn't go outside. I'm Dante only reacts to videos. Another one of my influences. My biggest, what's it called? What is the shit I'm looking for? Inspirations. Another one of my biggest inspirations is I'm Dante, bro. What does he do? He sits at home in front of his computer. He watches movie trailers. He reacts to music. He reacts to videos. I don't even think I'm Dante has a Twitter account. And he goofs off and takes care of his son and his loving wife. And that's it, bro. I'm Dante is just a regular dude. And there's nothing wrong with that. Bro, I don't even think he plays video games. Well, he does play video games here and there, but so does every other streamer. And Andante is one of the biggest streamers, bro. It's really not hard, man. Especially when just the way oh wow. I thought the stream almost crashed. That's just the way I see it, bro. I'm not really the type of person that needs like hella support, bro. Even if I have like let's say I'm one of those people with 10 million subscribers on YouTube, right? And it's only 1,000 people in the stream. And now I'm saying only because of the disparity between my subscribers and my viewers, right? In that given scenario. I got 10 million subscribers and only 1,000 people in the stream, and we're just vibing out. That's cool with me, bro. You don't need to have 100,000 people. Like, when you're doing some crazy shit, like, you don't have to do that, bro. Just chill. But I'm just a chill type of dude, so I'm not gonna go crazy and do all that extravagant shit in the first place. You feel me? Maybe I'll do that here and there, like, you know what I'm saying? But that's what it is. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below, though. I did do a lot of yapping, and this video is a lot longer than I wanted it to be, but it was the last video of the night anyway. So if you like the video, man. If you liked it, subscribe. At issues.tm _ on Instagram. issuesversustheworld.com. And go check some fire pieces. And I'm out. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm about to watch that trailer, but if this stream crashes, you will not see me again. So, good luck. Am I bugging? I don't know, bro. I'm just stay over here.